So how did you come up with your why?
Honestly, I didn't come up with my why. My why came up with me.
Right.
I had my first granddaughter, and then shortly after, I had another granddaughter. So that kind of gave me that extra motivation. And knowing that I too was a teen mom, and I understand the importance of being reassured that your child is being taken care of properly while you're working, while you're going to school. That's really, really major. And in today's time, you have parents that are working, going to school, children are with grandparents, and situations change. Everyone's family dynamic is different. So being relatable, being understanding, being able to say that, hey, I've been there and I'm going to help you as much as I can, because everyone needs a little bit of assistance.
Absolutely, because I know for Success by Steps, how I end up coming up with it, or how I put more, I guess, thought into it, was because when I was young and had her, she was in childcare, and not only me working for other companies, well-known companies as well, I kind of took what they wasn't given, and with my own experiences, and kind of merge them together and say, okay, this is what I want us to be about. I want us to be about families, because for my centers, is we take care of the whole family. We want to make sure that the family is good to go from the mother or the father all the way down to the child. Because I have seen where if it's a parent coming into the center and they lights are getting turned off, or they don't have gas in their car, or they don't know how Christmas is around the corner, they don't know how they're gonna get gifts, or just simple things. It's back to school time. So I don't know how I'm gonna get my kids back to school. So all of those, the weight of being a parent, and
It's
not
heavy
having
enough.
it's heavy. It's really, really heavy. So I think for me, it was more so, how can I merge taking care of the family or taking care of the head, so when it trickles down to the child, we don't have to worry about behavior issues. Because a lot of that plays a part in, hey, do the child know where they're going when they leave school? Do they have anything to eat when they leave school? So a lot of that stuff is important. So it's like, you know what, Tiffany, if you take care of the top, then everything else in the household that comes down to the child that's in our care, it will flow a lot easier. It'll flow a lot better. Because I know for me, it's been times where I have had families that could not afford, and I knew they could not afford to get their children anything for Christmas. So the parent will be upset. You can tell that they have been crying before they come.
Yes.
Yeah, but especially when they come through the door and I see your eyes red. So let's figure out something that we can do to lessen the burden on you, so we can help take care of what you need, even with tuition. And like I tell parents all the time, like, it's not for me, it's not about the money. I'm doing kingdom business.
That's it.
So by me doing that, it's not, yes, I need the business to sustain itself, but I don't have to be greedy. And if I can find something in between time, to help you, even if I give you a discount, or even if I say, hey, don't worry about tuition, for the next 2 weeks, or whatever the case may be, I try to find some wiggle room to help a family. And that's why it's important for me, because again, when I was younger and, a teenager raising a child, there wasn't any resources in a childcare facility that somebody can come up to me and say, hey, I can help you fill out this Medicaid form, or I can help you fill out this SNAP
Public
benefits
housing,
form.
all of the
Right.
things. Yeah.
So it's not a lot. So for me, like, that really pushed my why and how I came up with my why. So another question, how do you think your why will help you in your business? So you're about to open up your own center. So if you take that why and you tell your families about it, or especially your teachers, because it's very important for your team to know your why. So how do you think that will help you grow your business?
I feel like it will set the tone for it, because going in, I want to make sure that the structure, the foundation, and everything is solid. You mentioned the kingdom business. Kingdom business is kingdom business, and we take that very seriously at Royal Legacy. So I honestly would have to say that, it's a profession, but it's also personal, because this is our life. We have sacrificed so many different things. Finances, our time, our sleep, and sometimes our sanity.
No, that's the truth.
But
I
I mean,
feel like,
but we
Lord,
have to be
help me.
real about it.
Mhm.
We have to be real about it. We have to express the ups and the downs. How many times have I, and this is a transparent moment, how many times have I had conversations with you with tears in my eyes
Mhm.
because it just gets so very frustrating. But that's the motivation because you have, for me, for instance, because I close in May,
Mhm.
school starts in August 6th to be exact in our district. So we have a little bit of time.
Mhm.
Parents need after school care.
Mhm.
And it hurts me that I'm still here
Mhm.
at this point of the process, but it's at no fault of my own.
Mhm.
It's just a part of
Mhm.
the process. We
Mhm.
can't rush it because if we do rush the process,
Mhm.
that could lead to a whole lot of things interfering with our foundation,
Mhm.
and we could be open for 6 months
Mhm.
and close. So staying focused,
Mhm.
staying prayed up, and trying to keep a clear mind on everything that's supposed to be done. Because if not, your why, it doesn't even really matter if you don't really understand how to embrace it.
Mhm. And that's why it's important to come up with a good why.
Mhm.
And you have to for me, I had to do a lot of soul searching
Of course.
and really sitting down and getting in quiet places and really putting together like, okay, God, why did you call me to this? Because I got to figure out why
Come
you
on
called
now.
me to it first before I come up with anything else. So, and then I took my experiences and really, like I said, combined the why together. But I just want to know, like, how has your why helped you through the journey as well? So I know it will help you during in your business because your why will show up.
Mhm.
And I think so. For me, my why is a part of my mission statement in all the centers. So I have the mission statement hung up beautifully and all the centers because I want the parents to know the why. And know the mission, for the business. And
Mhm.
not only that, I have it on the enrollment packets. So even if they don't see it when they come into the center, they will be able to see it on the enrollment packet. And again, it allows me to see it
It's a
because
reminder.
right. So that is for me, that is how my why has helped me through 8 years. 8 years and 3 centers, about to be 4 centers. It
Yeah.
has helped me because it has not been, Lord knows it has not been an easy task. I was just telling somebody last week, like, just it's been times recently that I was like, you know what, God, you can take it all.
I'm over it.
Put me back somewhere else because it's a lot. But someone else always reminds me of my own why.
Mhm.
And it kind of puts me back and grounds me where I'm supposed to be. So I think people don't understand that you cannot really survive long term in childcare if you do not know your why.
Mhm.
And money cannot be your why because you will never make enough.
Tell me about it.
You will never make enough for the time, that sometimes the headache, and it's pros and cons, but it is money can never be your number one reason why you get into this thing. Because you will see a center that same person that's trying to open up a center because they think it's lucrative, which it can be, don't get me wrong. But
Mhm.
if that's your number one reason, it's not going to be lucrative at first. It took me maybe 2 or 3 years to even start to see a profit or even to pay myself. I was really making it off the grace of God for those years. It looked good.
Mhm.
But going down to numbers and trying to take care of everything, it was not what people thought it would be, or people thought I had that I really did not have. So like I said, knowing your why, it that's the foundation for all childcare centers. What I think it should be, or it should be the foundation of knowing why you're going into this. But money will not keep the doors open.
Because all blessings aren't tangible.
No.
And like when you're doing things for the kingdom, you it's that discernment
Mm-hmm.
to know what choices to make, what moves to the partnerships, the collaborations.
Mm-hmm.
You really, really, really have to stay on your face with
And the lives
it
that
all.
lives that
Yes.
you change because we do something because I'm such a giver and I know how important it is because I go back to my why and I say, I really need to get to the point where I can speak to the parents and
Mhm.
not only the kids. So once a month we give out birthday gifts for whoever month it is for their birthday. And we have had parents get gifts and cry because it's been a year since someone thought about them. And sometimes when you do just a little bit, according to my wife, just doing a little bit for a mother or a father, it will take them another 6 months, for them to keep, they just got to keep going. Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Top Tier Childcare Podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And if you have any questions, you may email us at info@btoptier.org.